Hello, my name is Prayas, and I'm gonna go through the Zerion full stack developer assignment which I completed recently. So let me go through the backend first, show you the APIs which I have created, and then I'll walk you through the front end. So I created three APIs in PHP. One is Zerion.php, the other one is getRecord.php, and the third one postformdata.php. So basically, Zerion.php, I'm using this API to get the access token, which is required to pass it on to the API request for anything like getting a record or posting a form to the profile. So, so this basically is a get API, uh, which will return back the access token for the subsequent requests. Okay. And the second one is the get record API, which is again get method, get HTTP request, and it gives you the list of records, you know, for the particular page, and we can pass the field names to it, so it will only return back those fields which have been passed on to it. Okay, and it will give us the JSON response back with those fields. The third one is post form data, which is a post method where we are posting to a particular form, and um, so it will be used by the form in Angular to post data to the particular form. Okay, okay. So this is the backend which will be used by front end, which I have written in Angular. So here it is. I have created couple of components: add record component and get record component. So add record component will be used. So it basically has a form uh, which has couple of fields. For example, I have added first name and last name. So we can go on and add multiple fields to it. It will take these two fields, and on the click of submit button, it will submit the form to the backend and will post the data to the particular form. Similarly, getRecords component is used to show the data for that particular form. I mean, it could be a list of data, so I'm using a table to show the data back onto the UI, and it will call the post form data, get record data to get all the records. Okay. So these are the couple of components I created, uh, and I created a record service, so which is basically used to get and post data. So there is a method called get record data, which will first get the access token and use that access token in the subsequent get request, and then it will get the record and it will update those records. And this is a subject, so it will uh, So it is been subscribed by get records uh, component. Here is the subscription, and it will listen to that subscription and get the data back onto the UI whenever it changes. And similarly, there is another method, post record. It will also call a get request to get the token, and it will post that form data using the access token and the data which we gathered from the form. And also this is also been subscribed uh, by the add record component here. Okay, so those are my services, and I use Angular routing. So whenever we post the form data, I'm gonna route to the records component so that we can see the list of records which have been added, and we can also see the latest record which we added with the form. Okay. So, I mean, there could be one modification here in the services because we are calling the get token method a couple of times here, and which we can avoid. So, there could be one improvement here that we can keep the token and we'll call this get method only when the token expires. That could be one improvement here, which I can think of. Okay, let me show you the demo. The UI here. Okay, so it is not the most elegant of the UIs, but it works. Okay, so this is a sample form which takes first name and last name. I can add my own name here, Prayas. So I can't submit it because I have not entered last name. It has to be entered. Okay, now I can save the form. I click on save. It says data added successfully. Click on OK, and it navigates me to the records. So here I can see, okay, this is the last data I added, right? Okay, I can see the data here. If I want to go back to the form, I can use this button right here. Go back to the form. Let me add another, let's say Zerion. I think maybe, I don't know. Okay, I click on save. Okay, data added successfully. I click on OK. I go back to the records. I go back to the form. I can directly go to the records list from here and see the data for myself. Okay, this is the data which was recently added. Yeah, I mean that's the demo for me. You can let me know if you have any questions. I'll be glad to answer those. Thank you.